something else I plan on doing out here as far as the front porch is concerned. We need to make sure that we put these in a position to where they'll be getting sunlight for the vast majority of the day. So that's usually where we end up putting them, just down here. That's where I put them. The girls and my wife put them in other various positions, like up here or over here, and then they usually have to move them from here over there. I just leave them both out at those two particular points. They're not cramped, they're not exposed. They're easily seen when somebody walks out of the house, so they're not going to rattle the handrail, because the solar panel on the side is just as fragile as any other solar cell. So, alright, well, I'm going to head back inside. Something else I mentioned using the front porch for something else. Instead of, spending a lot of time relying on getting stuff out of the refrigerator throughout the day, because we don't want to have to plug that into our power packs. When it comes time for us to get ready to eat and use the 5th burner that we've got positioned on the stove, using that via the power pack. Oh, that's not the Xantrax one, that's the Eliminator. That's funny. Anyway, Canadian power pack. But as far as cooking this morning, what we're going to do is we're going to get everything out, excuse me, of the refrigerator that we need to get out for preparing everybody's meal this morning. And at that point, when we do that, all of the drinks aside from the milk are going to be removed from the refrigerator. I'm going to put them out on the porch because it is a nice, mild winter day, even though we don't have any snow to pack them in and keep them extra cold. It'll still be a change of pace. Cal likes to get into the napkins. Yeah, he likes to make a house out of the napkins, and that just won't do. You are a varmint. You need to go on. I like you, just not that much. Okay. But anyway, all right. I got to take care of this guy.
Hey. Yeah. Tonight, what we're going to do when it's time to eat, we're going to boil some water. We're going to make either like spaghetti or pasta or something, and that will be our dinner. Something easy, something light. My question. It's filling. It's practical, right? And it will keep us full. A good pasta meal really is filling.
You don't have to want to eat something else.
That's right. My question is, how are we going to boil the water?
We have just a little bit of natural gas.
We have natural gas on the stove, right?
You don't have a little bit of natural gas.
That's a line coming into the house, right?
We have as much natural gas as we need.
So we can either use the stove, but in an emergency situation, if everything were shut off.
Are you talking about you with the camera?
No, I'm looking at Kendra. If everything were to be shut off, how would we boil that water? Because we can't keep draining the power packs. Do you guys want to try cooking over?
We already have one that's dead.
Do you want to try cooking over the fire tonight out in the back?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We'll go to the woods today and we'll get some wood. We'll put your grate over it and we'll put a pan up there and boil some water.
We could try that.
You want to try that?
Yeah, I can ride my bike down to the woods and grab some sticks and try it.
Well, we're going to go out together, the 4 of us, to the woods. And
Have you hung up your clothes yet?
They're on mine.
They're hanging up to dry? Are they in an area that they're going to completely dry? Yeah, show me. So we'll take a look at them.
Go see a messy room.
By the way, I feel great. I really do. I just have a bit of a sore throat.
There's a little tree in my room.
Let's see.
Hey!
Hey, now look at that. I got to show people this. That's really cool. Veronica hunts with a bow, and She took her arrows. This is great. Honey, you got to come see this.
Don't laugh at me.
No, honey, that's awesome. She took her arrows and she hung her arrows up everywhere around the room and draped her clothes over them. She took all her arrows and she hung her clothes up around that.
Oh, it was good thing.
That is a really good idea.
Proper airflow.
I was going to ask, what are all these sticks? And that's when it hit me. Are these your practice arrows? I hope these are your practice arrows.
And I have my broadheads on.
Okay. So if you got broadheads sticking around your room, we got problems. Let me out.
There's several shafts sticking out of the shed. And I would prefer that not happen.
Yeah, you need to go get those arrows out of the shed.
We tried. We can't get them. Chris and I worked our butt off.
Can you push them all the way through and undo the broadhead and
we
inside?
tried. We can't get a hold of them.
Dad might be able to get it. Yeah, and she's got her closet doors and stuff like that.
I can't come in here.
I'm very proud of you. I have to say that was an ingenious idea. It really was.
I thought you were
She used her ferret cage to prop up all of her arrows and use them as like a type of clothesline. That is really something. Also, you could just hang them up, the ones that you really want dry, like 2 day fast. You can drape them over the fence.
I actually have clothes. I just don't like wearing them.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. In a survival situation, you're not going to really care too much. As long as you're not running around, in your birthday suit, you'll be all right. Good job. Come on, Kendra. Anyways, like I was saying, I feel really good. It's just my throat is hoarse, but it doesn't hurt me, and I'm really surprised by that. Also, last night we all let me see him. Somebody knows how to stay warm, doesn't he? Cal Cornball, look at you.
He does weigh a little bit more in the.
I know he does. He's gotten fat. What a cutie. Anyways, last night we took all of our little blue cobalt bottles here, and we filled them all up from the big mason jar that I had filled. We got yours on you? Oh, I thought so. You were getting yours out. Let me see it. Oh, it's in your room? Okay. I thought you were getting yours out of your pocket. Anyways, everybody has their own bottle, including my dad, who's on the road right now. When he gets back, he'll get his. I would recommend keeping this with you anywhere, everywhere, at all times, especially in the event you have an epidemic of something sweeping through your town or city. You're going to want to keep this, you're going to want to keep this with you and take a few drops. And Kendra, why don't you show them how to do it? Just use one for now. You can explain it. My voice is hoarse, honey. Tell them what to do.
You put about this much. You take one drop.
Mm-hmm. Where do you put it?
You take it and you put it right here.
On the bottom of your neck, where your neck meets your chest?
Sometimes right here.
Okay. And that's all you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you put it in your mouth? Can you ingest it?
Ingest means to swallow.
Are you allowed to put it in your mouth at all?
I'm not sure.
We've talked about it before. Think about it.
Yes, you can, but they're the little for
How much?
like a drop or two at the bottom of the tongue.
A drop or two at the bottom of the tongue. Yeah. That's right.
Under the tongue?
Under the tongue. My stepmom has a vial of it that's a spray bottle, and she says you can spray it all the way, like chloroseptic. Mm-hmm. You know how you don't like to get it on your tongue because it's nasty, so you spray it in the back as far as you can. She does the same thing with hers. She sprays it. She doesn't put it. She let me try it, and I put it under my tongue. But you can also spray it all the way in the back if you want. It's just because it will numb after a couple minutes.
I have a question. Why is it that sometimes when the taste buds are on the top of your tongue, why is it that you can taste stuff when it's under your tongue?
Because it eventually spreads through your mouth anyway, just because your mouth is wet, like saliva. It's with saliva. It's going to spread anyway. So are you up for going to the woods today with the kids and stuff? And
it's not about being up for it or not. It's about having to do it.
All right, let's do it then. Okay, we're here in the local woods here to get some firewood. We're going to try cooking tonight over the open fire in the backyard in the fire pit. John has a Amish grill, it's called, and you just put it in the ground next to the fire pit, and then it swivels. You'll see it here on video in a minute. So we're just here to gather some firewood and stuff and take it back to the house.